I am always so interested in the things that Pokemon is doing in China. We have covered so many different products from them, and I feel like I have barely even scratched the surface. I feel like I could literally live in China and struggle to keep up with all of the fantastic things that they're doing there. Well, today, we have 4 of this box right here. Now, I did a bunch of research on it before I bought it, but then I kind of just forgot most of it. To my knowledge, you can get, like it says there, 2. You'll get 2 of these packs here. Maybe that one's like guaranteed, and one of those is random. I don't know. Okay, I went ahead and translated the side of this right here. So there are 49, and these are magnets, to kind of spoil that. There are 49 ordinary magnets, I'm guessing they mean common. There are 10 hidden, then there are 3 super hidden. So we're looking for the 3 super hidden. But we gotta cut our little seal over here and put that side, and it should hopefully just open pretty clean. Yeah, there we go. A bit of a plastic insert in this, and that, I'm guessing, is our magnet. It's the kind of hidden from us. That's neat. So it comes with this, which it said was a coupon. I don't know what this is for. I thought that was a translation issue. What do you mean by coupon? Interesting. So this seems to be like a giveaway thing that they're doing in China. So the top right here just translates to how to redeem prizes. This is Midsummer Adventure. And this translates to, this is all using Google Lens, by the way. Enjoy the holidays with Pokemon. Step 1 is scan the QR code on the right. Step 2, fill in the redemption code and click confirm to find out your winning status. After winning, fill in the receiving information and submit. After submission, the organizer will mail the prize within 25 working days. There's the prize redemption time, so there is a time limit on this, and it does seem like that time limit has passed. Then at the very bottom it says, if you have any questions, please search for the, quote, My Card membership mini program on WeChat, and click the, quote, My Exclusive Customer Service for consultation. So I guess they were doing some kind of giveaway. If I can find any info on this, it might be a little hard to find. I'll put a thing in here. As I said there on the card, these expired back on September 7th. They only actually started on August 8th. And interestingly, there were multiple ways to get these vouchers. However, the only product that you could buy that came with a voucher inside were these. Aside from that, you had to go to like in-store locations to get them, so I imagine most of them were distributed this way. However, 1.68 million of these were distributed, and that is with 15,000 winners being picked. There were a number of things that you could win, including things like plush and like a playmat. There were bags. There's a lot of things all through here on screen. But my most interesting part to me was this right here. There was a promo card you could get. That's what I want, because the theme was Iono's long vacation, and obviously that's why you had that card featured. Now excuse me while I go change into something more appropriate. Now why am I wearing a green shirt on a green screen in a size that's 2 sizes too large for me? Tag still included? Well, that's because this was sent to my P.O. box by PokeOrder J. So would you also like to send me shirts that are 2 sizes too large? P.O. box info is going to be down below, so I'm going to do another P.O. box opening video eventually. God, this thing is like wrinkled to hell. So as far as our 2 packs, we did get 2 of the same pack here with our Gardevoir. But let's take a look at our metal coin, which seems to be trapped. How are you trapped? Is this 2 layers of plastic? Yes, it is. 2 layers of plastic. Metal coin. Yeah, interesting. It comes like completely wrapped up in this foil. So again, bronze is going to be probably all we're going to see in this video. We're hoping to see silver or really hoping to see gold. So let's see. Okay, we have bronze. So that's actually really well done. That's cool. Then we have Tandemals. Okay, these are cool. Now, it said that these were magnetic stickers. I don't really know what that meant. No, it's just a magnet. Like, it's literally just a magnet. So you have a magnet ring right here. And then, of course, the Tandemals. That is well done. Like, the Pokemon logo right there. Like, everything in here is... I'm afraid to get too close to the camera. But everything here is, like, embossed. Like, this is good quality. I like this thing. Pokemon in China is real big on magnets. Spoilers, we managed to pull this in another video. It's these metal tins that you get, like random tins, and this was the chase, and we just happened to pull it with the one that I purchased. It also came with a magnet, in this case being the Magikarp. So I suppose we can just stick our Tandemals on here, and any of our other earnings can go on this. Fine, yeah, it's a real strong magnet. It's actually kind of hard to rotate once it's on there. But hey, I'm happy with the Tandemals. So let's pull out our officially licensed Pokemon scissors and splice open our first pack right here. So I have no idea what this set is supposed to be, but I'm always interested in just getting random stuff from Pokemon China. Like, I'm not studying the packs, and I don't really care to. It's kind of fun just to get random things. So we have the Pokegear 3.0, yes and yes. Then our next pack, let's splice it open, and maybe we can get a pull out of this one. We have the Pawmi, I love me a Pawmi. The Zweilous, Chansey. Okay, low kicks as a holo. I like me a low kicks as well. And we have a Muck. Not too bad. Let's break into our second box here. Like, obviously, the cards are kind of my primary thing. Like, I'm hoping to get good pulls out of the cards. But, man, you throw a gold magnet in here, you can give me nothing. You can just give me reverses and holos. I will be happy. So, we have our next magnet. We have another one of these little redemption things. I'll show them to you guys, but they're expired, and I imagine if you're watching this video, you might not be living in China. There's a chance. I think I have a couple Chinese viewers. And then once again, we got two of these same pack, both featuring Golden Go. But again, it's expired, so I don't really know how much those, rewards things will actually benefit you, but it's an interesting thing. So, pull that out, and what color did we get? Also, bronze. So once again, it says Paldea with our starters there, but we have, okay, Toedscruel. Well, I prefer the Tandemaus over the Toedscruel, but hey, I'll take a Toedscruel, okay? You don't have to make me big. I'll take a free Toedscruel. Magikarp's just trying to eat them. All right, and our next pack. So I guess we're gonna have, what are the 8 packs in total to do here today of random packs, evidently. We have the Toxel Parasol Lady. God, what are the, Palmot EX. I love Palmot. Why did I forget its name? Clearly the pack trick is 2 to the front. I don't know why I haven't been doing it. But we have Spidops and a stadium of some kind. It's like a gym. Hey, I'll happily take me a Palmot. Look, you give me a Toedscruel and you make up for it with a Chinese Palmot. Okay, I don't have this guy in Chinese. I'll happily take him in Chinese. Pawmi gets so much crap. I love Pawmi. Like, so many people were like, this is like the worst, like, Pikachu clone that we've had. Because every generation has like a Pika-like. I don't know what the term actually is for that. Like, man, I love him. Like, he's fantastic. Neat. We have Wimpod with a Pokeball. The Ninetales looking far too realistic. We have our Wiglet looking confused. And a Knackley. Oh, and sorry, Herdier. I missed one. Like, all of the unique things they're doing with like, the Chinese stuff, man. Like, I'm gonna start needing recommendations from you guys. There are some that are just, like, far too expensive for me to consider, right? Like, I am primarily an English collector, and there are some things I'm seeing out of China that, like, I am interested in, and then I see the price, and I'm like, okay, I can't really justify that. Once again, we have our code redemption thing, and 2 of the same pack again. I wonder if it's just guaranteed that the pack you'll get is just 2 of the same one. If so, that is a little lame, all right? I'd rather get some variety in here. But let's be honest, this is the main feature of the show. We have another bronze. We have Paldea. And it is... Okay, never... Dude, this is a gold to me. What do you mean Fuecoco's a bronze? 100% that's a gold to me. Man, you can throw whatever price tag on there you want on eBay. I am stoked to have our Fuecoco. That is awesome. God, that little deck box is getting heavy with all those magnets on it. Sorry, Tandemaus, you're getting heavily replaced here by the Fuecoco in my heart. Anyways, we'll do another 2 to the front again. The backs on these look very different from the backs we were just seeing. Like, very different shade. Let me grab another card. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. Like, that is definitely a different shade. Almost feels like a slightly different material, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 2 to the front is not the trick. You know what? We're just gonna stop doing pack tricks. We have the Chi-Yu EX. Whoops! I'm assuming that the pack trick changes depending on what set you're looking at, so how about we just stop doing that for Chinese cards? We have the Azumarill, Rookidee, Snover, and the Houndour. Man, okay, look, another EX in Chinese. I'm down. I mean, it's the, let's be honest, kind of Chinese-themed fish, in my opinion. Maybe it's not Chinese-themed, I don't know. But kind of fitting. And our next pack, cut it open. And then we have one more magnet to look at. And we're actually going to save the magnet for after the packs on that one. So we have the Litwick, the Crab Brawler. Hey, okay, we have a Pokeball Energy here. Bronzor, and a ball. Yeah, we're gonna change up the order that we're doing this time. You guys don't get to see the magnet first, you get to see the magnet after. God, I'm happy that knife is actually, like, sharp. Like, that wouldn't work too well if that if that knife didn't actually have, like, a decent blade on it. Bam, another redemption thing, woohoo. And then, once again, we have 2 of the Golden Go packs. I feel like I've even done most of these sets. Like, I still have not done nearly enough of the Chinese stuff. God, there are people who keep up with this, like, far better than I do. Like, what are your guys' sources? Let me know down below. Like, what are you... Hey, okay, well, we got him again. What are your guys' sources for the, like, information on, like, not only new release things from China, but also, like, what they contain? Like, are you just watching PokeTubers? Is that how you're figuring out about it? Like, you know, Pokemon people on YouTube and TikTok and whatever? Or do you have, like, an actual source that you go to? We have the Dedenne, Tommy, Parasol Lady. Okay, we have a Pokeball Pidgeot. I am okay with that. Well, it's a Pidgeotto. And we have a Camerupt. Like, I'll be honest, I don't consume that much, like, Pokemon YouTube these days. Like, I check it out once in a while, but, like, it's kind of what I do all day, every day. So, it's not really what I do when I'm, like, looking around YouTube. Plus, I feel like I would, like, you know, what's that called, where you accidentally mimic things that you observe, right? I can't remember what the term for that is. But, like, you kind of start to mimic things that you're seeing. And I don't want to, you know, feel like I'm cloning another channel. So I'm not watching nearly as much as I used to. Anyways, bronze, gold, or silver? It's a bronze. Okay, I'm happy with it still. I still just love these things. I would have been happier for a gold. Turn it around, and it's the Shroodle. Man, I am happy with what we got here today. Kingdom Mouse isn't like a hyper favorite of mine, but it's a really good new inclusion from Paldea. But Fuecoco is a favorite of mine, and so is Shroodle, mostly because of Grafaiai, but hey, I'll take Grafaiai's little baby bug form. Look at that adorable little guy. Look, he might be toxic, but he's good for your soul, just maybe not your body. These are cool, man. These are really cool, along with our Magikarp one. I do think this magnet was a better design. Like, it's so much more sleek than the magnets that you're getting here, but you have more options with these. They're cheaper to pick up than buying these. These are actually pretty expensive to get these days. Yeah, and, like, you know, it's kind of like the rarity system. Like, it's cool. I kind of want to pick up some more of these things, but I'll be honest, I'm still more interested in these deck boxes, but money. Again, I am still, like, an English, like, collector first and foremost, then Japanese second, but man, if the Chinese cards aren't getting close to replacing the Japanese in my heart and kicking Japanese down to third place. Anyways, we now have to do the bonus card of the day. Explanation's going to be right down here in this corner as always, and we are playing Guess the Year, pulling a random card from the back. Let's look at our condition here. Ooh, this one actually does have a price tag on it. Whatever this was, I paid a whopping $2 for. As far as condition, this thing looks spotless. Yeah, maybe slight whitening there, kind of. Ooh, okay, bottom half was kind of cut with a bit of whitening. But not bad. This is definitely like a pack fresh card. For $2, I'm gonna have to go really modern. I want to go 2025 just because of the condition, but again, 2024 is technically more likely. So we're gonna go 2024. We have 2019. Whoa, okay. Condition really threw me off on that one. Condition and price combined. We have a shiny Seviper. Of course, this is from a much older Fate set, and so, man, I really like the style they went for at this point in time. I do like collecting me some shiny cards. Yeah, I mean, it's a shiny Seviper, kind of about it. I do like this style of shiny card more. Like, I think it kind of points out the Pokemon better than what we got with later Fate sets. You can kind of, like, make out the you know, what actually makes it shiny, like the color differences a bit better here. I always thought that would be like a really fun stream idea, but of course, buying even a single pack of Fates is expensive, and, you know, getting multiple enough to be able to, like, pull a shiny, right? Like, that'd be an expensive stream to do. I need to wait for another Fate set to release and hope I can actually get my hands on some. But, like, do a stream where it's just, like, whatever shiny card you pull, you have to shiny hunt, right? So we'd, like, open packs until we pull a shiny. It's like, all right, this is what we're doing for the rest of the day. We're aiming for a shiny Seviper, and we'll have to do it like the most modern game that you could actually get Seviper in, right? I've been thinking about that for a very long time, but that probably won't be feasible for me for a long time. Maybe somebody else can steal that idea. I'm sure somebody else has already had that idea, let's be honest. It's not really that unique a concept. Anyways, it is officially now that time. Let's go visit the green screen man. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. As always, a massive shout out to my YouTube channel members. Pokey Hoarder J, Obsidian, Smokey of the Sun, Andrew B, Bod, Reed, KDF21, Lana C, Kiss of Ember, Air, Sucker Punch, Lycan, Car, Reese, Billy Wumba, Obsidian Panther, Ineffable, Under Mosquita, Lime Kiwi, Crispy Demon Duck, Rusty Blackwell, Cold Drip Gaming, Ocarina 369, Wanda Bread, Spoiler Vertigo, Shut Up Hammer 15, Thomas Mancini Brewster, Ugor, Shea Blaine Set, Most Modest, Goaty, That Souls Girl, Psycho Panda, Misha, Ryan McKenzie, Emma, Woundsdew, Tactical, Plum Wild, Mimi, Catfrog 1, Dylan F, Nation Harris, Stolen Vaporeon, Amon VT, Alexandria Fiend, Lenny Pop, God Doesn't Limp, Charlotte Poe, Pogo Heather Lou, Matthew Kolar, Cosmic Cards, and Rotobit. I'm going to call you Rotobit. If you guys want to check out some more content, over here's on the playlist of all of my Pokemon videos if you feel like binging. Underneath that is going to be a random video that I think you might enjoy. And lastly, somewhere around here, is going to be a link to the community Discord if you feel like joining in. Thank you all very much for watching, and I am going to finally remove that tag. Hopefully I'll see all you next time.